Alright, I guess it's time to go finish the game. Also, this colour is, it's not my bag.
Yeah, no, it's not. Well, do we want to be the canon color for the finale?
Hell yeah, we do.
How do you feel about using alt costumes in games? Are you a fan of switching it up, or do you keep the canon?
Oh, I'm all down for, like, optional costumes and the like. Like, I'm recording Spider-Man with Helldragon right now, and we're switching costumes, like, every couple of minutes.
Yeah, I had a friend who decided to never, ever switch costumes in Spider-Man because he says it ruined the story because it shouldn't make sense for him to make him, and I'm like, no, shut up. I'm Spider-Man with armor now.
I might make an exception for the final boss, especially because there is a story-specific thing for the final boss.
Yeah, like for a final boss, I'll usually switch back, just because then that's something that, like, yeah, I want to make sure that that it makes sense there. But for the most part, I'm fine with at mid-game it just being dumb shenanigans.
Booyah!
So they make sure you have everything, and
neat.
Let's head off on adventure.
You were looking for a fire world, a Bowser's Castle, where you got it. Welcome to Time's End.
It's a good name for an area.
Oh, it's strong. I get the smugness right in my face right away.
I like the idea that this is meant to be like, this is what happens if she would just had unlimited time powers and could do everything she wanted herself. Like, yeah, she could defeat evil, but she also becomes a, like, queen of the entire, fire world.
The fire world. I'm gonna try and talk to as many people as I can here.
Yeah, there's a lot. What? I didn't know you could take more than one.
Can I break it?
Yeah, how high does it go?
I'm gonna leave it there, otherwise we'll be here all day.
But I wonder if there's a secret there. Oh, I'm gonna Google it.
Cooking Cat is diet of perspiration.
Beat it, kid. I'm trying to kill.
Oh, it's the big Snatcher Man. Oh, and it's the Mafia boss.
My liquid is almost boiling.
Alright, Mr. Snatcher Man, what you got to tell us?
So there are apparently 114 unique NPCs in the queue line.
Wow. His angle on this whole thing is really neat. It's like, who the fuck has enough power to judge me? Yeah, just hit them. Don't kill them. Just smack them a bit.
Oh, I didn't know about this. This is interesting. If you beat the Seal the Deal DLC, so like the actual missions in the next one, you actually unlock a time rift here. I didn't even know about that, because I never got that. Huh.
This is perplexing. Why have we birds been gathered here? Do you know, fellow criminal?
Fellow criminal.
What are we being judged for? All our movies were wholesome action flicks.
Nobody actually died in them. Ugh.
Good to see you, darling.
You weren't, like, even a villain, so I'm not really sure why you're here.
Well, on your playthrough, at least.
Oh, she's judging for alternate timelines as well?
Yeah. Because she has the power of time, so she has the power to travel between dimensions, too, obviously, because alternate dimensions are just alternate timelines.
What is this place?
This bit's great.
Oh, whoever they
Here we go. Nay, gonna be judged by some
Mustache, heartless, hood-wearing, statue pose, castle dweller, taking Kevin Picnic.
Oh yeah, bit of Samurai Jack in there for you.
I was gonna say a little bit of Samurai Jack there. It doesn't go as hard, but it definitely goes still.
Alright, let's do this shit.
So yeah, it's a little bit of a platforming gauntlet, and honestly, not that hard in my opinion. I think compared to some of the stuff in the game, this one's rather tame, but I guess it's because you can technically come here at any point. So you come here like way earlier and finish the game. So now, the speedrun strategy for this whole section is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. There's those gold statues at the very start of the level that we passed. You can actually climb up them and jump off them, and you go out of bounds and then literally slide all the way to the end because you just ride on one of the ceiling things. It's kind of amazing that they just like, they put that in, and then when asked about it, they're like, yeah, we'll just keep that in. That's funny.
These guys are evil! Evil! They deserve to be judged!
They really just are the Hammer Bros, but worse, because they don't throw in an arc.
Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right.
They just yeet them right at you.
I like that word.
And the past tense of yeet is yoked.
Oh, Tanner, you are a joy to be around. Alright. We can bounce over these things, I'm pretty sure, but I'd rather not get hitted. Not now.
Those weird egg things? Because they're not exactly round.
No, not really. Alright, that's round 1 done.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, no hits.
This is a real good final gauntlet, though, I gotta say. It's not particularly super hard, but I think it's like hard enough for people without super big platforming dicks, as it were, to get their jollies.
No, that's how I feel. Like, it's a solid platforming challenge, which I really enjoy. I think we need more of those where it's not just like not Kaizo levels all the time of like, whoa, I hope you brought your big boy pants because it's gonna be super difficult. It's like, no, it's a good challenge. You can screw up and die here, it's definitely possible, but at the same time, if you're just smart about it, you'll be fine.
You get a really nice climactic mix of the main theme as well, which I'm always a fan of.
I love remixed music where they use it for, different tones and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing it, Tanner. Come on, first try, Tom.
I think I did this entirely in my first try, and I was like, oh, well, okay.
Pleasantly surprised.
The fire spinning things here, actually, they are a bit of a pain. Mostly because it's easy to get caught up in your rhythm, and if your rhythm and that rhythm ain't the same, it's going to be a problem.
Yep.
And you can do this without the Dweller Mask, too. It is possible. There's some scenarios where I've seen people, they do minimum hat use runs where they try and use it as least often as possible, and it leads to some wacky stuff with trying to get around.
I have a homing attack. You cannot stay safe.
I love incredibly restrictive runs of games, like people who are like, what if I beat this entire game without jumping?
Look how good aesthetically this looks as well. It has the perfect, like, final level look to it, which obviously, was helped in part by Mario doing it for years beforehand, but it just looks great.
No, for sure. Like, I can't hear the audio right now, but in my head it's just playing the Mario Galaxy, like, Bowser Galaxy music, because it's like, yeah, that is just that aesthetic.
Which finale do you think was better? Do you think Galaxy 1 had a better one or Galaxy 2?
It's so tough. Honestly, that's a situation where I just, like, I look at Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2 the same way I look at, like, Pokemon Black 1 and Black 2 and White 1, White 2. I look at them as two games to be played together, So I kind of just view it as the part 2.
It's funny you bring up Black and Black 2, because I would say out of those two, there is a clear winner of which is the better game.
Is that the sequel?
It absolutely is the sequel.
Good, because I agree. But I think that the best way to play it is to play it all together as, like, one big experience. Here we go.
Very nice, very nice. Oh my god, that's more timepieces than exist in the world.
I sure hope we don't have to pick them up with the long animation each time.
Oh, I want that to happen. It'll make for a good video.
Oh wow, what a touching story. Just kidding. Bad guy, next!
No!
I said next!
So yeah, she's kind of becoming a judge, jury, and executioner.
Why? We could have been friends, but she decided, oh, you're not liberal enough for me, Hat Girl. I'm gonna go Antifa and kick everyone's asses.
You said a bad word 15 years ago. Time for that to judge you forever.
Oh, I'm so glad you agree with me on that. That's so fucking stupid.
It's dumb. It's so dumb.
Well, she gave me the option, so bye-bye. Abandon everything, let the world remain in the state forever and never return home. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Wait, does it actually let you?
Yeah, it does.
I've never done this.
Everyone will be awfully disappointed. Are you sure? You aren't crying, are you?
I've never seen this. This is brand new to me.
Really? You're leaving? Not even going to put up a fight? Pathetic.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong. But this is funny all the same.
I've never seen this before.
It is amazing. But then, the credits. There's no music, by the way.
How have I never heard of this?
Oh, Hat Kid. Think of everyone. Let them be your courage.
That's so dope. I've never seen that. Oh man, that's great.
I just wanted to show that off.
Excuse me. Don't you dare get anywhere near me.
Facing backwards.
I don't think you quite understand
Cool
what's
Hat
in
Kids
charge
don't look at
of
their
this.
rivals.
You know, I was willing to forgive
And
you.
now she becomes a bit of a cunt, honestly. Also, she's been Xehanort.
A little bit. Oh yeah,
You
huh.
turned out to be
I wasn't content with ruling my game. I'm going to a different series.
Who needs that, am I right? Look at all I've done without
Oh, you don't want to murder the diamonds? You must be a bad guy.
justice.
You're not
No
wrong.
bad guys. Ever. I don't need you. This plan
Greyness is overrated, I suppose. Let's just think of things in black and white. It makes the world easier.
will care.
Let's do this shit. This is actually kind of tricky, honestly.
Are the bad guy, and I'll
So
show
the
you how this justice
theme
system deals
for
with
her
bad
battle, it's
guys.
called "You Are All Bad Guys."
It's pretty great.
It's pretty dope. What? She moves like they do.
Ah, oh.
So a little bit of a test of all the boss fights using little bits from each of them.
Yeah. There you go. You can make this ridiculously easy by using a certain time stop mask, but you'd have to be a bitch to do that.
You can also use the beam, which again kind of ruins it because there's times where she will try and fly at you when she's far away, and by using the beam, you can just hit her from far.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that anime garbage.
Get lost!
Oh, everyone is here.
Girl is not welcome here. Mafia say get lost!
I don't really like you, I'm going to be honest. Also, I'm not the same guy you killed.
That's right, get lost. No one wants you here. Isn't that right, big lad?
That's right, darling. No, it's not DJ Grooves. I got it wrong.
This alternate reality stinks. Get lost!
I love how the Snatcher can just be as petty as everyone else. Also, Get Lost is PG. Fuck off, and you won't convince me otherwise.
No, you're kind of right.
Even Cooking Cat disapproves.
Who really had no time in the sun. She's kind of just there.
But I'm fixing everything.
I do like misguided heroes, honestly, but I think she went too villainous.
Doing this
Yeah,
for
she
all of us.
not as deeply written as, say, Thanos in the end.
And she doesn't need to be. A Hat in Time isn't trying to be that deep of a story.
I mean, it originally was going to apparently have a much deeper story, but we'll see if they ever do anything with that older Hat kid that was shown off in the beta build. We'll have to find out. I was really disappointed when, spoilers, it never gets brought up.
Ends now.
Oh shit, here we go. She's using time itself.
Now this is a final battlefield. This is some Final Fantasy garbage.
Just keep running, Tom, just keep running. Don't try and be fancy. Oh, that drop was sexy. Also, goodbye, bitrate.
Oh, it's gonna be murdered.
This theme is so good.
So I'm happy after being disappointed with Alpine Skyline's lack of a boss fight, we get this, which is pretty dope.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, homing attack is kind of your best friend here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, jeez. Damn, she fucking clocked me.
Yep, and it is a little bit difficult. Thankfully, every retry, there are checkpoints mid-boss fight, which I know some people think is a bit disappointing because they like the marathon, but no, give them to me. That's fine.
I mean, if you want a hard mode where it removes checkpoints, I think that's a fair compromise.
Yeah, I think there is. Technically, well, I mean, there is also the Death Wish version of this, which is apparently ridiculous.
Yeah, I can imagine. There you go. I'm wise to your tricks now.
So yeah, with the beam, you can do that exact beam attack right back at her, and when she's aiming it like that, you just go to the side and you do it to her, and it's kind of awesome looking.
She's too fast.
Can't even hit, evil mustache girl. We have to help.
You're got it, lad. Let's give her something she can jab at. That little
This is so
idiot.
ridiculous.
Get lost.
It's so great.
There you go.
Let's roll. Little girl, give us a shove right into that red lass's ugly mug.
Let's do this shit. Everyone is here. All the warriors.
It's just the theming of working with your friends is so good.
Oh, still going too fast, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta hit the ball into her a couple times.
Duh.
And the Mafia Ball that was the downfall of many players not understanding what to do is finally used.
Ah, bless up.
I do find it funny that they had to go from, like, just having the Mafia Ball there to having Mustache Girl in the background telling you in the Mafia fight to jump on it, because players did not know to do that.
This is probably the hardest attack for me to dodge, honestly. He says after he dodges it flawlessly.
Yeah, it's kind of, it does come down to you gotta time that pretty much perfect.
Really? Well, I guess if time's gonna be rewritten, it's fine.
He can't even read.
Why do you need a contract for this exactly?
He does everything in contracts now after one botched relationship there. Now everything's contracts.
Fair dues. Oh, shockwaves. Oh, Jesus. Booyah. Oh, jeez. That was not fair. You saw that shit.
I did, and yeah, no, that was a little... Thankfully, she does stop after a while to make it so that you can easily hit her with the bomb apple.
Ah!
Man, boss shockwaves are the worst things ever. Like, I get it. How else can you convey big damage than, you know, having it just do a big dumb shockwave, but still.
Oh, thank God.
If we could get some health, that'd be nice.
Sure would. Ah. Oh, God. She's killing all my friends.
Okay, this now starts to get a little meta-narrative. Them popping is a canon thing.
This gives Mafia an idea.
We must kill ourselves to power up the Hat Kid. It won't quite be a super form, but it's good enough.
What?
Like, it's kind of ridiculous, the idea of if the minions kill each other, then they turn into health for the player, and they make a big deal about, yeah, it'll be fine, we'll just kill each other, we'll pop each other.
Might, fellow Mafia.
Come on, we must be men to the last.
Red-hooded girl, get lost!
Bang!
Hat guy.
There you go. Have all the ponds in the world. I'm actually not too sad about the cats offing themselves, I'm gonna be honest.
No, that's fine, they can go.
Those Mafia lads. So foolishly brave.
Oh, this is really sad.
Need a living if I ain't got me train anyway.
I will say the music that's playing now, the slowed down whimsical version of the Hat in Time theme, sounds a lot like Rosalita's theme, I think.
Little hat lass.
Oh yeah, I could hear that, for sure.
Aim for my face, that's my weak spot.
That's me weak spot.
The joke is that you jump on him in the face for the boss fight.
Needs to get lost.
Kablamzo! Their rivalry is finally settled. Just a couple of birds.
No talking, they just do it. Hat Kid has obtained the power of love.
Oh, this fills me with determination.
Everyone disappears but me.
I didn't want the good guys to go as well.
Because if there's no bad guys, is there a good guy? Really?
Snatcher was too important, or felt too important to kill himself.
Oh yeah, he's like, no, I'm not leaving. No, I'll be here. Don't worry.
Also, am I a ghost, or am I just a transformed human who's immortal now? It's honestly not clear. Oh, this is great. And the music picks up. Beautiful. Ah! It's okay. I have regenerating health.
Yeah, that makes this whole section kind of a bit, like, it ruins a bit of the tension that you have regenerating health, but at the same time, who cares? It's super hype.
I think it's just meant to be a victory lap. Like, look at you with all your friends. Look how far you've come.
Power friendship.
I'm assuming Deathwish mode doesn't actually give you regenerating health, though.
I think it also makes it so that you die in one hit.
Yikes.
Yeah, big yikes. Well, I think the base mission doesn't give you regenerating health, but to get some of the bonus missions, and that's how you get the prizes, is you have to beat it without getting hit, which is, again, big yikes. I've not even approached doing that. Like, that, it's so difficult.
Game over. That was a good final boss. I really like that.
No, it's really enjoyable. It makes you feel super hype.
This only counts as one, by the way.
It's like a Grand Star from Mario.
Be good now.
I like bouncing off of her into the into the ball of them.
Well, since you asked. Come on, Tom. You've got to get hitboxes right. Yeah.
It just feels just the right amount of disrespectful.
Oh, you need to have a unique animation for getting the Grand Star.
Of course.
Okay, I guess just smashing them... It does affect time, so maybe smashing all of them together will rewrite it.
Hatchet actually has no idea what that would do, and she just did it because she wanted to.
Oh god, it's like you're finding a really valuable item and then you do a victory slam dunk. I know I've seen that in a TV show before.
That was from Ice Age.
Oh, it wasn't for me, but was it in there as well?
It was.
Did I even get the Dweller mask? Was all this just a dream?
The animation in these cutscenes are so good.
It's a great ending. Like, the first time I beat this, I was so satisfied. What to do about the mustache girl?
Time for a moral dilemma.
Should I drop it down? We might not be able to make it all the way back home.
Yeah, she's kind of a jerk. I say no.
Nah. Put it in the pile with the other ones that I absolutely cannot spare. Also, I'd like to point out, you need 30 to get home. There's more than 30 in that pile alone.
You know, we don't want to be running on fumes, you know.
Oh, that boop is so cute. Sorry, you need 40 to get home. I'm forgetting my numbers.
I wish my closet worked like that. You just press a button and there we go.
The only one of these we're missing is, like I said, the one you need the time hat for. So that will be where we start the DLC coverage from. But don't forget, we are going on a break for a little bit now. It won't be too long. Probably just alternate playthroughs and the like. Love a bit of Looney Tunes action. So, Tanner, have you had fun with A Hat in Time? How do you feel about the main campaign?
I love it. I think it's shorter than what I really wanted it to be.
Yeah.
But it's so densely packed. Like, it's not as long, but it's more creative, and as such, I really enjoy it. And we got our friends!
I agree. Like, all too often, you have short games where it's like, I'm glad that's over. But this is one where I just wanted to go on for at least another couple worlds, which is why I'm glad it's getting free DLC, honestly. The controls are fantastic, visual style is awesome, especially with all the fancy bits turned on that my PC can't handle. Soundtrack is phenomenal, character writing is fantastic. You know, the characters in the game absolutely make it, and obviously if there's a Hat in Time 2, they'll have to bring some of these back to help supplement the new ones they create, but I'm hoping they'll make new classics in a potential sequel, and Hat Kid's a great protagonist. The story itself is pretty nice as well, as simple as it is, but yeah, it's with a tearful goodbye that we say, well, goodbye to both our friends and to you, the viewers, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks maybe for the DLC of A Hat in Time. Bye bye.
Ciao!